His dad, me, and Chris and Mom.
Chris Jonason's life started with such promise.
Yeah, he was incredibly smart. They actually wanted to skip him ahead of grade in school.
But after experiencing the sudden deaths of a schoolmate and then his best friend, he started to struggle.
Counseling back then wasn't really a thing. And he started drugs to self-medicate.
Jonason spent the next few decades in and out of jail. He tried to get sober, but then his son was killed in 2021.
And then he just gave up after that.
Jonason died of a drug overdose in a downtown shelter in September. The 51-year-old is one of 787 homeless Albertans who died last year. Edmonton has seen a dramatic surge in deaths compared to pre-pandemic. Despite having a much smaller population, its numbers have surpassed Toronto.
March 2020 to March 2023, I lost 1 in 7 of my patients.
This doctor says the majority died of fentanyl or carfentanil overdoses, thanks to increasingly toxic street drugs. He says addictions treatment is not enough. Better access to housing and mental health support is desperately needed. When people who are homeless die, it's often in public places. Last year, someone died on a bus bench on this popular street.
Is our teams that are finding them, are discovering them, are coming across them. And so there's a lot of active work being done to make sure that we give the overdose response training and naloxone training. So all of these nodes are where we've reported a death in public. And
this agency has started mapping where people are dying.
Yeah, it's shocking, the amount that it
and have a plan to make it public.
The hope would be that the general public pays attention to that, and it may force people to check on one another, to look out for their neighbors.
Lisa Meyer says it remains too hard for people like her brother to get help. That's why she's telling his story.
They're living on the street. Somebody loves them. Doesn't matter who they are, but somebody loves them, and somebody's heart is broken when they die.
Hoping people understand and care. Paige Parsons, CBC News, Edmonton.